Yep. Next tool trailer is definitely having an onboard generator. So we got inverter running, charging. Also, I have everything charging that I can right now that I have dead batteries for. Putting as much load as I can, which is still probably only maybe half load for this. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so 9,500 watt Predator inverter generator, 7,600 running watts. This is not going to be an actually like a crazy review of this thing because there's a bunch of videos on YouTube about this going over everything. I'm going to tell you why I got it, why you should get it, and why you shouldn't get it. I bought this because it was on sale. I think when it originally came out about a year ago, they were at $19.99, and then they went straight to $2,400, and I got a 15-20% coupon off. So I pulled the trigger, and this is going to be obviously it's not going to be a standby generator for my house. My house is too big, but it will help. It'll absolutely help. I will wire this in. 7,600 running watts does a lot. It doesn't do everything, obviously, but it'll help us out in a pinch for sure. And also, if I need it on a job site, I've actually had a couple subcontractors, like we have some work that's not even remotely close to any house, nor is it even a house, and we're going to need power there for jackhammers and stuff like that. So this is going to come in handy. So this is pretty basic, pretty simple. If you're familiar with Harbor Freight's Predator line, this is an inverter generator. It's pure sine. I would not have bought this if it was modified sine wave. It's a pure sine inverter. Actually, there's a couple of videos out saying it's actually better than shore power. The quality of the power is actually better than shore power. It's fantastic. You get 30 amps, 240 volts if you want. You got a couple. Let's go over here to the control panel. I'm not going over everything, but you got your hour meter. We're going to start it up. You can see I have not even started this up yet. But you've got your two 20 amp outlets right here. Oh, right there, there's your 30 amp 120. There's your 20 amp 120, another 120, and then your 240 30 amp right there. So pretty easy. You got a choke. You got your push start battery. And this is pretty basic, pretty straightforward. I like this panel a lot. Though there is leaves a little bit to be desired if you're comparing it to Duramax and a couple other ones on the market. I believe this was the first one like this. This factory put on the market as far as what Harbor Freight has now. There's a couple other ones exactly the same frame and engine, just a rebranding. So, but those do have either auto start, like push button start, and a couple like a digital display. There's a couple other benefits to it. Now they do drop it down to 9,000 instead of 9,500 starting watts. So give and take, but those might be better for you depending on what you're searching for in a generator. So let's go do a quick walk around on it. You get your pull start if you don't want to use the battery. Your oil fill and access door. Now, I will say this, the first thing you should do is, I'll link in the description, buy a magnetic dipstick and a drain plug for this, because there is no oil filter, like probably every other video states about this. So get yourself a magnetic dipstick and drain plug, because it's going to help save and extend the life of this engine. And these engines are actually pretty good. I do have another Predator generator. That's why I got this one. I got the 3,500 watt inverter generator. And it's been working out great for me. I've had it for like 4 years, and it's no problem. I have no problem upgrading and giving Harbor Freight more of my money. This is obviously your air filter, battery access panel. You will take this panel off. It's 8mm bolts. Pretty much everything on this is actually 8mm bolts. So connect the battery. The battery is a 10mm. You'll need a 10mm wrench to get the battery on. But there you go. And the stock drain plug is 12mm. The one I'm linking in the description is a 14mm for the magnetic drain plug, and obviously the dipstick's just a screw on. So I do like it. This is very heavy. I think it's like 250 pounds, and I did unload it from my truck by myself, but I did use obviously a little bit of ingenuity, but I got it, not a problem. It does come with the handle already installed, makes it really easy to maneuver around. 2 wheel locking. The wheels are all rubber, and you got 2 locks, one on this side and one on the opposite side over there. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. So to start it, we're going to start it live on camera right now. For first time, we'll run it to the choke, and then engine start. right there. We'll see what we got. First time, first time. All right, so we're gonna connect some stuff up. We're gonna break it in. Let me go into the garage a little bit so it's quieter. Here's my other 3500 watt inverter generator. You can see it's been used. It's been great, but I will say we're gonna put like a quarter load on it. I'm gonna charge up some of my Milwaukee stuff and just do a break-in for an hour. All right, guys, so you can see the red drain plug, the anodized, that is the magnetic drain plug that I recommend you guys get. And then the magnetic dipstick is right there. Point it to it right here. We'll take it out and we'll see what kind of metal shavings we've got. All right, guys, so first oil change done, and there is, as you guys can see, there is some metal shavings. That's to be expected. That's with all these exact engines here, all these Chinese made engines, but there's no oil filter like I said previously. So having a magnetic drain plug and dipstick is definitely a must for these, and I would highly recommend it. So we got 1 hour into this baby. I'm gonna go ahead and charge up some more stuff, get another hour into it, then we'll do another oil change, and then we'll swap it the 1030 out for some 1030 synthetic, and then we should be good to go. Again, I'll probably, the intervals for this is every oil change every 30 hours. I'm probably going to do every oil change at least every 10 hours or so, because it's super easy, and I mean, you take care of your equipment, it's going to take care of you. Plus I want to get the most use out of this as I can as well. I'll say that I did not buy the extended warranty. This is a 90-day warranty on this thing because I don't use this every day. I only use this like this. This one has, I can turn it on, but I think it may have 120 hours, and I've had it for 4-5 years. So I think about 4 years now. So that would be not a very good investment for me because I'm not going to get the hours out of it. So it's an investment long term for me. And I have no problem with that. I have no problem if this thing fails at whatever. I'm just, a little $2,000, a little more than that. I'll go get another one. I may get two anyway, so I can actually do a parallel kit and actually power the house and run, 50, 60 amps, all that good stuff. So, all right. So charging up the dump trailer battery and a couple Makitas. I got the 5 amp hour and just a little bit just to give it some extra juice. We're only at 2.7 hours. Super quiet, super easy. Second oil change already done. And yeah, we're still working. No power to this job site, so the subs need power. That's why we got it. All right, guys, see you in the next video.